Now, let's meet our special guest for the morning. I'm so excited. It's Money Boost star Rich Fulcher, ladies and gentlemen. Be calm, be calm.
I'm sitting next to Matthew Wright.
Keep your hands to yourself. Now,
sorry.
Rich has played a variety of characters alongside Noel and Julian, the best known of which, I guess, is zookeeper turned nightclub boss Bob Fossil. But Rich has also penned an absolutely hilarious book, which I'm going to tell you more about in just a moment. But first, your name, because our producer today says it makes her feel, well, it thinks of something rude whenever she hears the name, presumably Rich, not Fulcher? Or
Yes, I've been told not to say it. It rhymes with Belcher.
Yes.
Yes, and when I was starting out doing acting and comedy classes, there was a guy who yelled out the roll call, and he happened to be gay. And he
In an acting?
Yes, this was an acting class. It was like, no, and he finally got to my name, and he goes, Rich Fulcher. Oh, I like that name.
Now, there's so many questions, so little time. How did you get involved with the Bush? How did that happen?
We just happened to be on a show together called Unnatural Acts. It was on Paramount UK. And it was a sketch show, and we had the same sense of humor. So we said, why don't we do an Edinburgh show together? Edinburgh.
Yeah, that's very good.
And so we wound up starting, and they said, we have this character in mind. It's like a zookeeper. He wears a safari outfit. And I said, I'm in. I'm in. Anything with a safari outfit, yeah, I like.
Now, Rich has played lots of different characters over the years. There's the Betamax Bandit, Lester Corncrake, the blind record repairer who mistakenly thinks he's black, and Eleanor the transvestite as well. Do you have a favourite, a personal favourite?
Yeah, I love Eleanor right now. She's my favorite right now because I've been interviewing a lot of up-and-coming bands, and a lot of them are young, you know, college kids, and they're very sexually confused by me, dressed as a woman.
With the surname Fulcher.
Yeah, that didn't go over that well.
No, that went fine, that went fine. Now, we have a clip from last year's Boost TV series where Lester Corncrake has to deal with a real spanner of a customer.
Classic.
Completely Dada.
Classic blind comedy. Yeah.
Now, let's talk about this, if we may. This is Tiny Acts of Rebellion. 97 almost legal ways to stick it to the man. It might as well say, buy this book, Matthew Wright, you'll love it. It comes out tomorrow. For the benefit of people at home, what's it about? What's the thrust?
Well, you know, Edgar Allan Poe, I'm not making it up, said there's an imp inside all of us, you know? And I'm just sort of taking that to home.
A mischievous
thing that wants you to yell, I like fudge at a funeral, you know, things like that. And so this book is just basically a how-to book, how to rebel against certain things. We can't overtake governments or anything, but we can do little things like unlatch our safety belts before the plane is stopped. Things that we can rebel against. I know, but we know we've done and we feel good about it. Because if we don't do this, we'll be like that Michael Douglas character in Falling Down.
We'll snap.
Just snaps. So I think it's really helpful in society to do this.
Little Acts of Rebellion. Now, there's lots of details in the book. There's one thing I was very excited to see, which is the right stuff gets a mention. In the chapter where you encourage people to ignore their seat allocation on planes and just grab the best seat they see. And it goes on, are you going to let a tiny piece of paper tell you where to sit? Where's it going to end? Fluoridation of the water, putting toenail clippings in fish tanks, or cancelling the right stuff? Look at that! Thank you!
There you go.
Thank you. So you've seen the show before?
Yes,
Good.
I love the show.
Good.
And I was not sucking up.
Good. That is lovely. Well, let's tell you about what's happening on it today, folks.